Hi, I'm Scott Taylor, one of the regional instructors, and one of the things that I have experienced all the years that I have been involved in the wood flooring industry is a lot of contractors don't really understand, or even some inspectors don't understand when they're testing wood for moisture content. First of all, the species specific is very important. This just happens to be an engineered product. If you put a ruler on it, you know that the veneer is not a full 1/4 inch in thickness, but yet these pinless meters measure a 1/4 inch and 3/4 of an inch. So this particular meter, what I've set it at is the walnut setting, right? The American walnut. I've set it now to the depth of, that's the wood species correction, and then I can set it to a 1/4 inch or 3/4 of an inch. And then if I take a measurement at a 1/4 inch, which is actually below the veneer, the lamella, you get a reading. That reading is going to be inaccurate. So what we often do as inspectors, this is just a special pin meter, happens to be a Delmhurst total check. You also have to make sure that you go into the pin mode. You also pick the American walnut. And then the 4-pin non-insulated is what you want, because it has an insulated pin mode and it has a non-insulated. And as you can see, these pins are very, very shallow when they penetrate the veneer. So now this is actually going to be put into the veneer, and then I am going to take a moisture test reading, and it's 7.5%, and as you saw on the previous one, it was well over 9%. So that helps contractors understand that that's how you test an engineered floor. So you can go even further than that. This is a solid wood floor. Again, you'd have to look at your species correction that comes with every moisture meter. And this one happens to be American cherry. So I will choose on the species correction. 50 is what they require. And then I'm going to do a 1/4 inch depth reading. I'm getting 11.1%, 11.6%. There's going to be a delta between the two. And then I'm going to go to the depth, and I'm going to go 3/4 of an inch, and I'm going to take a reading, and we've got 10.1%. So this would be elevated. And then what I would like to do is go to this particular insulated pins. I'd like to pick American cherry. As you can see, there's 70 different settings, and make sure you're on American cherry, and then go to the 2 pins, because this has 2 pins that are insulated. Make sure that you are connected properly to the device, and you will actually get your moisture content reading. Now you have to understand is that the National Wood Flooring Association requires 4 readings for every 100 square feet, 40 per 1,000. It's very important because it gives you a much better understanding of the moisture content on an average. So what we'll do is we'll take this out, and I'm going to pound it in to 1/4 of an inch, and then this particular one is considered low, so what we're going to do is go a little bit further, and we're going to get 7.6%. So we're now going into the body of the board. This then helps us understand how dry this material is. That is very helpful. Many contractors kind of skip this step, and what they have to understand in the end is relative humidity and temperature are very important, but the moisture content of the wood and then the moisture content of the subfloor the wood is being installed over has to be tested before they ever move forward. If someone is not doing the appropriate moisture testing, if the subfloor moisture content is higher than what the wood would be, the wood then would absorb that moisture. You would also more than likely result in the floor starting to cup, have that concave appearance. And if the relative humidity is too dry on an engineered product such as this, would actually start to cup too, but it would be what we would refer to as dry cupping. So moisture in wood is essential, and if you don't understand the moisture in the surrounding environment, also referred to as the ambient conditions, you would certainly make sure to know that the wood moisture content directly plays a role as well.